waiver. You know I like waivers, buddy. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the world. The kids just myself from future past, present, and current tense. It's a little chilly over here, so that's why I'm snug as a bug on a rug. On a drug. Without the drug, of course. But today, we will be continuing Doom, because who doesn't love a little old Doom? And I've been dying to play a little more Doom, because I've been a little lazy by playing Doom. A lot of things happening. Lots of people to kill. Lots of anxiety.
Primary access points to the tower were destroyed in the explosion. The pipeline is damaged but still intact. There are
And a
thrust
little
routes
of
in
you
the
done.
maintenance hangar. You can use them to traverse the pipeline.
And as always, let's just check. I don't like this sensitivity it has. Yes, I don't like this to be too sensitive. I don't know why, but I like. Maybe it's because I'm playing on controller.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. In effect.
Your blood is mine. There's something I want. Oh boy. So much fun. Come here, big boy! I just want to do this. Where's the baby shotgun?
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Thank you, dear. Thank you very much.
Completed in 2017, we saw a prototype developed by Samuel Hayden's research team. The Argent Tower, also known as the Argent Inductor, is the UAC's crowning achievement.
Beautiful boots! You look like you're going to hurt me. But now I can double jump. Double jump! Okay, double jump technology. various ammo received from demons. Well, why not? Why not? It's not gonna take us any time to do this. We do it so fast you'll not even see it coming. And I like these tricksters. The demons are slow to spawn and I don't have the right gun for this. This is the only way we're gonna get killed. Two seconds per kill, 4 seconds per glory. I just need to glory kill the hell out of all these demons. No, man! Okay, let's try this one more time, one more time, I promise this time, I promise. I'm just focused. Okay. Okay, no. No. We're not going to do this. We're not going to continue with this. I'm just going to waste my time, your time. But I would have completed it, but let's just continue the game. Oh, I have points. No. We can't do that. No, we can't do that. Let's okay, there's a shield. Let's just continue on. Okay, okay. We are making progress. We're making progress at least. I surprise myself sometimes. Really, I do. Let's try this again. Oh, I did not even know about it. Okay, now we can go here. There's a reason why I have a sniper. Your pathetic excuses. Okay. I think I'm supposed to go that way, but I'm going this way. I can get onto this one, but I like going this way. But I like secrets more than I like this. Yes, I'm a very indecisive person. You're no match for me, old boy! Okay, what secrets do we have? What secrets? Oh, you. I would like the micro missiles, please. How do I change this again? Oh, city model. wait, it's one of these. Okay. I'm not glad. I'm very glad I did this. I just have 1 ounce of regret. His head is missing, so this is 1. So it is 3. This one's hand is definitely missing. 3, 5. So it's this and hand. 1, 9, 8. Three, 5, 1, 9, 8. Yes, I entered 8, 9. I just entered correctly. Okay. I'm not that stupid. I could figure out the puzzle if I have to. Maybe I have. I just forgotten the code. What am I saying these days? Okay, now. Doctor, your aid is starting. You damn rat. That kinda scared me. Not gonna lie. This is not good for my health. Okay, that rat scared me so much, I need to regain my force. Okay. Okay, we're just following the ominous arrows. Fine and dandy. That's the way it should be. Okay. So my hand is not working anymore. Okay. That seems fine.
Just like them, a blind, scurrying little rat. You think poor Yarnaby was my wee pet? You know far less.
Baba Black Sheep. Okay, Baba Black Sheep. Need to run from Baba Black Sheep. Guy, I need to stop. Where's my flashlight? Baba Black Sheep, no more! I think it's 3 stacks and I'm out if I'm not mistaken. No more Baba Black Sheep. Okay, I need to stop this Baba Black Sheep stuff. Okay. Okay, let's power the opposite one quickly. Somewhere is a battery, not here, not here. I need to power. I need to go this way and power that, but I need power. Black ship. Okay, I just need to run off this greenish shunk before I die, because I really think it's 3 stacks and I'm out, because that's the way all these games work. 3 stacks and you're out. Okay. Now we need to see.
Please see that he doesn't eat all of you. I'd like there to be something.
Okay, key card. So what do I get key card? Oh, for you. Okay. You sheep. Whoa, double black sheep. Double black sheep is thirsty for revenge.
Do you believe you're taking the moral high road? Is that what you believe? Dear friend, let me illuminate for you an obvious truth.
Okay.
Survival necessitates choices.
Yes, it does.
Difficult choices.
It does.
This one is yours.
Mine?
If you want to leave this room, it'll come at a cost. It's this little life or yours. You know what you have to do. Just the slightest pull, and you snuff whatever minuscule bit of light still flickers behind those faraway eyes. That brutish glob of clay would do it. Poppy would do it. It's your mission. The door will open. Or is maintaining the veil of your morality more important? Act quickly.
Okay, while we have a little time, I don't like doing this. That's a human creature there, and I need to kill it or die. Sorry, little one. Sorry. I didn't want to kill.
So, you
I don't want to do that.
Good, good. Come now. Let's see which of us beasts of burden destiny favors.
I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to kill that little creature. I really didn't. Oh, I really didn't want to kill. He was just minding his own business. Now I'm sad. Now I'm really sad. That poor creature didn't want to do this. Why did you have to kill him? No point in illuminating in the past. Oh! Before I forget. That... let's just stand here. The series I was talking about. I don't know if any of you are familiar with the Addams Family. If you're not, Google it. You'll find something interesting. But Wednesday is on Netflix, and I'm addicted to the first series, and I have completed the second series. I am addicted to it. I can tell you with my good heart, and I'm not a soap opera guy. I don't watch them that often, but when I do that, or series, when I do, I'm addicted. Do yourselves a favor and go watch Wednesday. There are 16 episodes now. I think the first series has 8, the new one also has 8. You can watch them. I give it the ZeroTwoMike seal of approval. So do yourselves a favor because
Here it's
okay, let him talk.
off
Later.
Somewhere. Far. Beyond this place. Beyond any place. A bell. For whom does it toll, you think? A wounded little pup lifts its head beneath the shadow of the master's raised foot. For whom does that bell now toll?
Confront the doctor. Oh, as I was saying, all the characters in Wednesday, I must admit, it is a beautifully written story, and Lady Gaga is in it as well. So
Not even the
I
ground
do
beneath
give
your
it my
feet.
approval. Okay, let's start from the back and go your way forward. Now, just the game of haste. Never slow down. If you slow down, you die. Okay.
Damn, it's machine.
Onwards and upwards.
A childish dance. They won't settle.
No machine or man shall kill me. I am ZeroTwoMike. ZeroTwoMike shall not die in the hands of machine. Okay.
Don't bury myself so
Okay.
far
One
down
more.
that
One
you
more.
will never find me. Not you. Not the prototype. Not anyone.
Let's do this. Oh! 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 Okay. I need to go back there. Okay. This is what we were born for! ZeroTwoMike and his community is no scaredy cat! You have a lot of nerve coming in here! This is a safe zone! Safe zone! Okay, let me just heal a little bit. That's the trick to this. Never get stage fright. Just do it.
It's going to be mine. It was all going to be mine. My discovery, my recognition. I was the one who paved the golden path.
Okay, is there somewhere specific I need to go? Maybe the ominous the green room here. Really not here. I almost died. Okay, this is getting a little harder. Where the frick should I go? Okay, I think this is the way. Okay, we have the way. Hit that button! Don't kill me, please! Please don't kill me, don't. Sorry, Doctor.
Saved.
Acquire the Omni Hand. Okay. What's going on? Why are you taking my radar? Processing. Still processing. Processing completed. The Omnigan features 4 changes that can be used to activate special reproductive throughout the factory. Neat. I'm going to use one right now. I still have 3 left. Wait, is this door open? No, okay. Bye, Doctor! Bye! You're dead, but bye! I'm going now! Bonjour! This is the awkward while where we don't talk, but we talk actually, but we don't talk, but we talk actually, but we're still waiting, but we're not waiting, but we have time, but we don't have time, and that was a kinda. I think the boss fight should have been more intense, but I did it with precisionly speed. Okay, is there anything else I could do here? Wait, there's a door as well. But I came from there. Okay, onwards and upwards we go. Here we go. Thank you. Nothing here. Okay, no. Well, we're just checking. Remember, you could miss a crucial detail by not checking. Hello?
Yes! My signal's coming through! Finally! The doctor... he's... dead. I didn't think I'd ever get to say that. You, my friend, are a hero.
Wait.
Again and again, you do the impossible. You got us here. And the end is coming. All that's left is him. Let's regroup at Safe Haven. Take stock. Talk more there.
Wait. How could Oliver know about the doctor's there? Look, people, I'm not somebody who jumps to conclusions, but I've been saying from the beginning of this game, I don't trust Oliver. And that's fair. Because something's fishy about him. I do not know what, I don't know why, but something's fishy about him as a character in a whole. So, let's just leave that for another day, I think, but like I'm telling you, something's quite fishy about Oliver. And that's about that. No VHS playing here. But there it is. My friend, my buddy, my pal, old friend. Okay, flashlight off, crouch. Enter the vehicles.
That you, kid?
Yeah, it's me.
Don't lurk out there. It's weird. Just come on in. Being early isn't a crime. You know why I asked you here, right?
Why are we doing this dance again, boss?
Because you were reported. And all reports from my people come back to me. Look, I'm not here to place blame. Just tell me your side of this. So, what happened?
This guy, Rod, he works the line. One of those twitchy mooks with the side eye. And this guy, Rod, he saw me drop a box he and his boys filled. Kind of irked him. I think he was joking, that's probably how he meant it, but he dropped some line about me disappearing. Him and the other guys laughed.
Okay.
I was having a bad day, so I yelled at him a bit. About him, about the company, about everything, really.
And where were you when this happened?
The factory floor.
Oh, great.
Look, I don't mean to keep causing you trouble, Rich. You're good to me, to all of us. But the company isn't good to you, or to Rod, or me, or to anyone. Leith says playtime is better than ever, but profits aren't people. And the profit margins betray just how on edge everyone is. Hell, anywhere else, I'd have probably liked Rod. But because he said it like that, and with all the rumors, I just don't know if I can take it anymore. And it feels wrong that no one says anything as loud as they should.
Look, I get it. This company is far from angelic. Trust me, I know that. And you shouldn't ignore it. But there are smarter ways to go about what you did.
I know. I'm sorry.
Hey, no matter what the executives say, no matter the looks you get, just know that I've got your back, kid. Shipping is a family. We look out for each other. That's the way it is now. So don't...
It's good to know not everyone here is terrible to us.
Not everyone, kid. Not everyone, kid. Not everyone.
That was nice and wholesome. Really, it was. You see, there's some humanity left in this corporate company that you call Playtime Co. It's not. There is no humanity left. That was merely one good soul left.
You have it! The Omni Hand!
Oh, we just did that. That's correct.
No idea what this means. It's everything. You've done what none of us ever could. Given us hope. And believe me, down here, that's worth something. Take a minute to catch your breath. I'm sure the others would love to talk with you. Zoe and I will be in the generator room whenever you're ready.
I can't even talk to anybody. PC. Sorry for that. I didn't do it, but okay. Okay, let's just go on.
Good. You're here. Let's get started. Losing the doctor? It'll have gotten the prototype's attention. He'll be scared. He knows he's losing now. And the orphans are all he has. Now's the time to get to the Foundation. Make everything ready.
Look, we need to talk about this. We shouldn't... Just give it a second.
Ollie? You there? What's...
He's outside!
Ollie?
He's outside!
Who? Who's... Oh no. You need to distract him, Joey. Please. Keep him away from here.
Without the generator...
I know, but he can't get in here. Not now. Just buy us some time. You'll have to fix the generator. Work quickly. You won't have a lot of time.
But I...
Trust us, Joey. Trust me.
Just get the generator working. Please.
I'll try to gather the others. Keep them safe. Ollie, if you can hear me, work with our friend here.
Aye, aye, Captain.
You can do this.
You heard her. Now let's get to it. First, you'll want to open the access panel on the generator. It's just a little door on the outside of the machine. Use the Omni Hand.
I don't trust this whole deal. No.
Whenever you're ready, flip the breaker switch. But be aware, while it's down, so are safe haven's defenses. Meaning whatever's out there has to grab an external resistor. Attach that to the good. Now use the Omni tool to override the generator's chipset protocol.
I knew it was going to come for me. That creepy monster needs to die. Kate, you can die for that one. I don't know what you're doing there. You were supposed to grab the hook. Like Capture Noob. To go there in the first place, but okay. Mistakes were made, errors were conducted, I screwed up. I need to assess my environment. I'm getting very mad at myself for screwing up with my hand. Lefty, I'm going to hit you. But sometimes the spacebar really doesn't want to work. A pleasant day for for screwing up, isn't it? I'm serious now. If I die now again, I'm going to kill somebody. Seriously, I'm going to let that be done. Die! Thank the heavens I'm done with that chapter. Wait, I don't like you. You know I like secret. I don't know if I'm supposed to go up or down. I think I am supposed to go up. Okay, I think I'm supposed to go up, so I'm going to go down first. Oh. I could have done that in the first place. Let's climb. I don't know where we're going, but we're going somewhere. Mr. Longhands McGee. 6. A nice meeting you, 6. Cheers, 6. Bye, 6. You'll do better next time. Bye, 6. See you later. I'm still alive? Oh, it's scared. You're gonna break your back, son. No, my gnome friends. No friends, don't go. Ah, good friend gnomes. This is going to work nicely, my friend gnome. He's helping me. Oh, you know that's what I like. I love about my gnome friends. Okay, and we need to bring this little fella with us to free the other little fella. Yeah, throw that one down. Oh, I see. Come on, little gnome. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm your buddy, your best pal in the world. Go help that other buddy to throw down that cage for me. Don't be sad, little gnome. I'm here to help you. Come on, little gnome buddies, let's open this door. Many hands make light work. My little gnome friends. Wait, I need to climb up here. Oh, they're going to fuck Colin. Is the gate gonna climb? One, two, three, four, don't break your mama's back. I almost broke my neck. But ladies and gentlemen, I think that's a wrap for tonight. We made a lot of progress as kids, and I think next time we're going to continue this chapter because, as I've told you all, I play in the dead of night, and it's getting a little late. But thank you all for watching. I hope you're enjoying this Little Nightmares Enhanced Edition. I have Little Nightmares 2 already. I just need to install it. So when I'm finished with this, I'm definitely going to play Little Nightmares 2 and Little Nightmares 3. Free. So I hope you enjoy the series. I'm loving it. I'm going to pick up a shooting game because Gears of War is done. So I think I'm going to play Doom unless you have other suggestions I could play. But thank you all for watching, and I'll see all of you beautiful people and you darling next time. Bye bye.
And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to... Oh, you're back, you see. You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it was plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise. Or maybe a manifesto. Look, I'll outline it for you very briefly and you can tell me what you think. Okay, so my theory is that any choice you've ever made is simply a series of choices made by the person who you are, or were, or will be at the time of having made said choice. That is to say, if by articulating a choice you've already made, you bring that choice into being, then by making no choice and saying nothing, are you not simply erecting in the sanctuary of time a monument to every person you've ever been, making, or rather, do all of the choices you've ever made, in fact make you more not this kind of person, and in fact do the very opposite? You see, it could in fact be both of these things at once. Choices and not making choices, and that they are both affecting you and not affecting you at the same time by virtue of the fact that you both are and are not making them. Okay,
just
at
think
first,
going
I was
along for a
leaning
little
towards
while.
manifesto, but now I'm going to circle around and slap the treatise label on this one. I think it has much more of a treatise vibe to it. But wouldn't you say that manifesto just has a much grander sort of tone? It has a mouthfeel that is rich with ambition and history. Ambitious history, if you will. Ah. See, now you've gotten me going back to manifesto. Heavens, at this rate, we're going to be here all day. Okay, look, I have a method for exactly this sort of situation, and I do find myself in this situation frequently. I'm going to say each word back and forth in repeated succession until I become sick of one or the other, in which case the word I am not sick of shall be the victor. It is an unimpeachable strategy, Stanley. It's rescued me from disaster in countless situations. All right, here we go. Treatise, manifesto. Treatise, manifesto. Well there, sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you? But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this, and whether they'll edit the rating of their Steam review, or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on exactly how... Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about. I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated, and we can say goodbye to it and just... Wait. How do we get out of here? Where did the door go?
Exactly.
Wasn't there a door that led into this room?
Yeah, was a door.
I do feel quite certain that there was one here before. How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place? I don't think one can enter a room without a door of some sort, or a window or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these. All right. Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12 hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely gone. I've looked at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times, and there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button, and if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here, and more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again. I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it, and I have to believe, I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you? I've been thinking, and I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise. Oh my God. And it's all because of those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback. Why was it so important for me to fix the problem? Why did Cookie 9's opinion matter so much to me? I've never even met Cookie 9. I have no idea who they are. What would it ever really matter? But here I am. I'm fixating on every tiny negative thing that anyone ever says about me. The merest mention of one of my imperfections, and I become as impetulant as a child. Wild and impulsive. I can't help myself. I can't stop myself from lashing out with a vengeful fury to alter and change. Oh, Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak with. And you'd think that that's just how it's always been, right? Me talking and you saying nothing. Would you think that it's exactly the same as always? Doesn't that feel like what we've already been doing? Me just talking? But it isn't, Stanley. It isn't the same at all. It isn't even close. Because I know you can't hear me once you push that button. That's what I'm realizing now, Stanley. I'm realizing that I needed to know that someone was listening. I needed there to be a vessel through which my words were moving. It was the vessel I needed, Stanley. Not the outcomes, not the story. None of that matters anymore. I'll give it all up. I'll give up every branching path. I'll burn my story to the ground. One single thing I need, and God, I can see now that I need it more than anything, is to know that someone else is taking it in. These words that I'm saying, I need to know you can hear me. Because maybe, Stanley, maybe, if you can hear me, then maybe it means I'm real. Maybe I'm not just a fiction. Was I scared of that all along? Perhaps, yes. Perhaps I've been scared this whole time, that if I stop speaking, I'll slip backwards into the silence and be consumed by it. I can't be taken by it, Stanley. I can't lose myself in the stretch of emptiness between you and me. When you press that button, you're still right there, but I know you're so tremendously far away. And in those moments, the emptiness... Oh, hello, it's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about us and about everything we've been through. I've had so much time. I stopped keeping track after a year. Have you ever sat down in one place and not moved for one entire year? Let me describe it for you. To begin with, there is only regret. There is only the turning wheel of missed opportunities. I felt nothing at all but regret for the longest time, Stanley. Days, months. I lost it all in a blur of the deepest longing to undo the past. And when that feeling had begun to subside, what took its place is what I can only describe as the collapse of every moment I have ever experienced my entire life. All of them collapsed down into a single instant. In that instant, I could see myself clearly, calmly, with a collected heart. It was an impossibly rich wellspring of both delight and disgust simultaneously. I was consumed by it. I could do nothing but wallow in it for what felt like an eternity, for what I now know was far less. You see, it was a revelation for me. It was unlike anything I had ever known. It was a space without consequence, without action or outcome. It was divorced entirely from the question of free will that you and I have squabbled over for so long. There could be no one ending, no singular outcome of events, not if all events existed in the same moment. And I felt freed. I felt unburdened by the need to manifest a particular outcome into being. I saw that I could allow myself to exist along all timelines, and that each of them was simply a strand in the web of my being. It was incredible. The spaciousness, the equanimity of the moment. Both singular and infinite. For the
Sorry, Mr. Narrator. 5 years? Hello? Mr. Narrator, you there? Oh, decided treatment. Okay. Okay, now I'm supposed to keep everybody company while you misbehave yourself. I'm just going to eat it again. Whatever that is. Onward we go!
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition. But where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs-down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much, they said. First, he didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability. It's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart the words that they are speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's what we get. We get these demands that seek everything and are accountable to nothing. We get a world where someone will say, oh, there should be a skip button. You should be able to freeze Stanley in place while the narrator sits there forever and ever. We want all of this in the new Stanley parable. We demand it. And then...
I demand the skip. Mr. Narrator, am I jumping between back and forth? It seems to me I'm jumping between past, present, and future.
The end is never the end, 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 is never.
The internet is going, has gotten crazy. And I think this place is starting to flood. I'm going to drown, and the narrator will. That is the only way to die, I think. This is getting Portal Half-Life Alyx vibes. Onward we go! Sunlight? It's been so many years. 50 if I could be exact, or maybe 100. Where we go? Till the wall is down. This is really starting to feel like a Portal. Maybe I'm the Portal tester and the narrator is GLaDOS. Maybe. What happened here? Well, why can't I get out? Onward we go! Still nothing. I had beauty, and now I'm... It's going? A barren wasteland! Where there was once ocean, there is now nothing. Civilization has come to an end. Mr. Narrator, speak to me! And if I could only run, but I can't. What did I just do? I just left right click.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So we drove the narrator insane. New content! I like this neon sign.
Oh good, you notice my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
You say so! You're still alive! You sounded a little bit cuckoo. Cuckoo owl. The narrator had just gone through a tough time in his life. Okay. What do you have?
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
What a surprise!
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Ooh, my... my
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
Yes!
I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
You make it sound easy. But let's see what you have.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
The button that says the name of the player that is playing the game. I want to see this. I want to see my name.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people. So with that in mind, my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Isn't that wonderful?
Jim.
Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to...
Jim.
Whoa, hold on. I wasn't finished setting up the backstory.
Okay,
if you don't properly roleplay as Jim, then you'll never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a stupid button that says somebody else's name. Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first.
Okay.
Now, allow yourself to become Jim. Imagine yourself driving to work as Jim, playing frisbee on the weekends as Jim, staying up all night for a popcorn and horror movie sleepover as Jim, developing a crippling substance addiction as Jim, rediscovering yourself through fringe religious groups as Jim, and finally dying a slow death at an old age surrounded by members of your cult as Jim. Do you feel it in your soul? Are you really, truly Jim right now? If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Jim.
Yes! You see? What a thrill! What a rush! That was you! The button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
Jim.
Ooh, it hits even harder the second time. If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money.
No,
Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm too emotionally drained from all of this personal validation.
I can see you're very drained, very tired. From a button that doesn't even say my name. This was a ripoff.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2. That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
Please, no screenshots. No. The office. No. I want to go here where it says the Stanley Parable bucket.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind and your heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be?
Give me bucket.
Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Yeah, give me bucket. Give me bucket. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the world. The creatures, myself from future, past, present, and current tense. Tonight we are playing Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition. I have played through the game, but we haven't gotten to the bonus content I promised you all. So tonight we will be playing.
This is the story of a man.
Okay, we all know this one. Okay. Today is bonus.
All his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
We're going for... Okay, Chaka, we need to play through it, so okay, let's speedrun this, bad boy.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
I saw,
he entered the door on his left.
I saw another route you could do. Is go up, down, left,
Yet
eye.
there was not a single person
I've been
here
doing some
either.
research.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Now we wait. So everybody get your cookies and tea.
There was nothing here. No choice
It's time
to make,
for story
no
time,
path to
because
follow.
I always
just
have a
an
story.
empty broom
I
closet.
was on a
No
road
reason
trip,
to still
a long,
be here.
long road trip for about it's
And
late.
there, doing sweet.
So for
cafe.
7 days I was at the ocean for a little bit. Beach, ocean, beautiful view, everything like that.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes, I am.
Standing around doing nothing?
Yes.
Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
It's fun.
Some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
It's fun. I can look at this wrench, this wire, this duct tape.
You
all
do
the
realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out.
Yes, I
It
would
didn't
have.
even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I
Then-
never would have thought to mention it.
Then give me something to make it memorable. Come on! Look at the boxes. all
Maybe
the...
to you this is somehow its own branching path.
It is.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say branching path.
It is.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
I find it concerning as well, but I don't question my sanity anymore, do I?
Stanley was fat and ugly and really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
Yes.
That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Oh, really? Then show me a few pictures, you nasty narrator.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on.
Pictures, you nasty narrator.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now.
I'm dead.
You're dead.
Really?
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Great idea.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Okie dokie. I still want the prize. I'm not getting out of this broom closet until I get a prize. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. I will not step out of this closet until I get the prize. Oh, but I can.
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him.
What's the code again?
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet
I'm a
incredibly, by simply
genius!
pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley
Genius,
happened
I
to
say!
input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay, so it said I could go down. This was just by chance I saw this. I saw a YouTube video. I can't remember who I saw. I just saw a video.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
But I immediately go up.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Can I go up? Oh. I don't have choices.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you
Keen
have.
eye!
An incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow! I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
It was simply magnificent. Now I will do it again!
Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Now I'm going up again! Just to irritate the narrator.
Surely this time Stanley will walk forward into the spooky corridor, won't he? Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Surely
Mind
you
Control
said,
Facility.
but I'm Stan Lee after all.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
Killing me! I just needed to make sure.
Oh my god. It's the boss's office.
I just needed to count these bottles.
This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this. Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process. All right. I have fully come to terms with it.
Okay.
I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality.
Reality.
As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Okay.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Stale and repetitive.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
One more time. I need. Nothing. He's mad at us. I'm just going to go.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator.
No
but
way.
The suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting.
Precious.
Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Yeah.
There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started.
Horror. We don't
Where's
want
the
horror.
tension? Where's the trust in the audience
finesse.
to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises? To have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal.
And
This
soak it all
is
in.
storytelling, Stanley.
At
What
its
you and I are
finest.
doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is
Remarkable.
unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley, because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which is why, oh, I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you, so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the world. It's myself from future, past, present, and current tense. Today, we are playing a game that my father actually loves. He was addicted to this game, and this is the first game that is remastered to PC. So today we are playing Gears of War Reloaded, because when the game came out, I bought it for my father actually, and we played through it again because he has played through the games previously, and I have not played it with him. I played it watching, because there are, I think, Gears of War something X day something's coming out sometime. Or it came out actually, I think, something like that. But this is Gears of War. Try something here quickly. Gears of War came out on Xbox, so it was the Xbox exclusive game. And today we are playing it with my PS4 controller, because I can play it with the keyboard, but this is not a game you play with a keyboard. This is a game you play with a controller. It was what it was made for. So we are going to play it with a controller, because it's only fair. I like playing games with the controller, not that I don't like my keyboard, but I like to play it with my controller. Okay, I know what that is about. Okay, you saw nothing. There's a reason that happened, but okay, we're not going into depth why that happened. We're just going to say for legal reasons. That's a way to get out of anything. It's for legal reasons. But I like playing with my controller. But some games like Poppy's Playtime, you can play it with a controller, but I find it playing with the keyboard and mouse much not better. It's more fun. Certain games like Batman, I would never play Batman Arkham City or Night with my keyboard. I play it with my controller because those are the first games I played, and I played it with my controller, and it's fun, more fun for me to play it with my controller. But this is HDR, ultra high definition. You can see the ultra high definition.
Jack, rip that door.
What are you doing here?
Getting you out. Here, put this on. You'll need it.
You could get in a lot of trouble for doing this.
Not anymore. Things have changed.
Times have changed.
We better go.
What about the other prisoners? You can't just leave them here.
They're gone. Hoffman pardoned everybody.
Is that right?
Welcome back to the army, soldier.
Shit.
Let's go.
Oh, and in the top right, there is an FPS counter. That is not important. I just installed it because when we play the game, also we played it on a PC because I have multiple PCs. Don't ask why. That's a story for another day. Why? That. Come on, controller, don't do this. That poor innocent defenseless prisoner. There's nothing left of him. Oh yeah, what I was going to say, I have multiple PCs. So that's a story for another day. If this video gets 100 likes, yes, let's be reasonable here. I'll tell you why I have so many PCs.
We've got two options. We can go back the way I came, through the guards' quarters. It takes time, but it's safe. Or we can go through the prison blocks and get right into the fight. Your choice.
Now, I live by two rules. All action. And I always go right. But, let's
Let's take the prison blocks. I'm ready to kick some ass.
I like my combat.
Yeah. Let's do it. 6-4, this is Delta 2. We are en route. Over.
Copy that. We are beginning our run.
Okay.